Hello viewers,
He's Mason.
he is Cayman and welcome to today's surprise how-to guide on collecting.
It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
We're bringing you videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then even Saturday. The week before last week, this week, and next week.
And next week.
We've got a video on a Saturday,
We
so
have. Keep
happy
going.
happy days.
Happy days.
Click the subscription button and the notifications bell. It'd be cool.
It would be cool. So yeah, as Cayman has just pretty much said, we are doing our little mini-series, a how-to guide on collecting with me, Mason, and him, Cayman. So welcome to the ride.
Thank you for joining us.
But yeah, so obviously we did the mystery box guide, we did the sticker video last week, which both have gone down really well. So we thought this week, we've actually had a few requests for this one. So this week we're doing how to value your pops. We feel...
UK, mainly.
UK, obviously not America, yeah, UK.
We do touch on it.
We do, but yeah. But we feel this is a massive thing over here in a minute. And it's something that confuses a lot of people.
And it can sometimes grind our gears.
You know what really grinds my gears?
You know what really
Grinds
grinds
our
my
gears.
gears?
It really does grind our gears. So yeah, so what we're going to do in this one, we'll give you an overview of the three pretty much main ways of doing it over here, which are...
Funko app, which is...
TPD,
Yeah.
Pop Price Guide,
TPD.
the Pop Directory,
eBay sold.
eBay Sold.
I nearly forgot.
You nearly forgot. So yeah, so we'll go over those three main things that are really
But
used.
eBay sold is pretty much TPD.
But we'll get into
More
that in a
information
minute.
to come.
It's on
Stay
its
tuned.
way. Stay tuned, folks. So it's on its way. But yeah, and another thing, surprise, well it's not really a surprise because I would have put it in the title or on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
But yeah, another reason why you're probably here is because I'm going to show you with my Doctor Strange magic
Master of the Mystic Arts.
how to get TPD on your Apple Mac. Dun, 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 dun.
And it's not dodgy.
It's not dodgy. It kind of is. It's not. So yeah, stick with us, folks.
It's all legal.
Grab your sweeties and join us as we go on an adventure of how to collect and price your Funko Pops. Should we go?
Let's start.
Let's start. Okay, so first up, so we're
Straight
gonna
into it.
Let's go straight into it. So what we're going to do is sort of just explain how each thing works. We are, like we always say, we're not 100% like amazing, all knowledge. You know, we don't have all of the answers, much like Thanos or Stonekeeper, but we have knowledge and we think we'll be able to help you. So what we're going to do, first thing off, we're going to show you this one, and then we're going to show you this one. And Cayman's got the Funko app on his phone, I've got TPD on here. So the Funko app, before we get into it, is PPG, which goes off of the US market. You can have it in dollars or you can have it in pounds. But the key thing to what I've just said is the fact it goes off of the US market. Ooh. What does that mean?
So it's US sales.
It means it's US sales, which means that over here, it's not 100% accurate.
It doesn't like this protector.
No,
yeah, scanner.
That's a good start.
Bleeding where?
What are you doing?
I don't know, I'm going to have to search it.
Turn the flashlight off.
It doesn't work. Look, it's rubbish. Oh, there we go. It's done it.
It's done it
Yay!
now.
It doesn't like the little crevice in
This
the
is why
protector.
you're here, just because we're absolute fools.
Clowns.
So what does that trend at on the Funko app?
On the Funko app, this bad boy, without this sticker though, bear that in mind, is £63. I don't know what that is in dollars, but we've changed it to
dollars,
pounds.
yeah. So basically what that means, the reason, as we just said with the Funko app, it goes off of US sales. Stonekeeper in the US was on the Funko shop, which over here we have EMP as the Europe Funko shop, which if you are collecting and have been up at 9 o'clock on the last couple of Fridays, no, it's absolutely
It's been an absolute disaster.
It's trash. And half the stuff they don't even have anyway, like Medusa never even came over it. And when they do have stuff, they have about 4 of them in stock, and Doorbox Toys get their bots from all. Honestly, right, no, why has no one questioned this? The Kraken, they had 7 of them in their mystery box. 7!
That's 7 people, they took that off on the day.
7! Yeah.
Grrr.
So yeah, 7 people had that. 7 people. They got 7 that people couldn't get. I didn't get one. You got one. I didn't get one. Doorbox Toys would have got it with their bots. Why do people not question that? But anyway, that's another thing. But yeah, so it's really hard for us to get stuff on EMP. Hence why this one trends at 63 in America. Now, something that really grinds our gears is we see people on Facebook go, in search of
They put this photo.
They'll put in search of Stonekeeper. Must be mint condition.
Must be mint condition.
Must be
in
a
a stack.
And it must not be those ludicrous prices that I see on eBay sold listings. Grr. irritates us.
Yep.
Really irritates us.
If you want it mint, if you want it in a stack,
Yeah.
it's going to be more than what the app says.
And it's going to be more than that
TPD.
says, because that's the American one. It's easy to get in America. Still rare, but easy to get in America. Over here, let's have a look, shall we? Stonekeeper trends at 108.
On the TPD, which is
On
average
TPD.
of eBay sold.
So TPD is the UK market. It averages out across eBay sold. I think it takes into account shops and things like that. It does show you where they're in stock as well for some things. Like
If you want the Joker chase, you can get it
For
at Pop in a Box for
yeah,
$9.99.
For just $9.99.
$9.99.
If you buy 6 of them and not get a chase still.
Yeah, but no. So the TPD is UK, but something that people don't always understand or can't always get their heads around is the fact it's actually eBay sold listings. We see people all the time say, how do you value your pops? PPG, TPD or eBay sold? And people go, TPD, it's 100% the most accurate. It's eBay sold. It is actually eBay sold. They take an average of eBay sold. So,
But it does have its flaws.
it does have its flaws, which we'll go
I
into
like
in a
this,
minute.
I like this voice.
It's a great voice. What? You
So we'll talk about this
you sound
one.
like him off Eurovision.
What the film?
Oh, you are so beautiful. But yeah, so that one, easy to get in the US, not as easy over
And
here.
we'll talk about this one as well. This one's pretty much similar. It is
Yeah.
the Collect Corps Avengers Endgame cap.
Yeah.
Now this in the US of A is £44. That's obviously the conversion.
£44.
Over here on the TPD, if you can find it, it is something around 60.
Where is it? There it is. 63.
Yes.
So it trends at 63. So why is it more harder? That's really great English. Great long glade.
Why is it more harder over?
Why is it more harder over here to find? That's because it's a collector corpse, which if you collect, you'll know collector corpse over here, we can't order them how the Americans do. America get them as a subscription box on Amazon. We can't get that, although I know Pop Figures are trying to do that.
And
for
then
some
you've
people.
also got
Sticker
Sticker Savvy, which
in
get them
stock,
over.
which they get
But
them
it's
from
not.
America.
We can't buy them directly from Amazon
No.
unless they turn international shipping on, which
Exactly.
makes it a fortune.
Which
anyway.
makes it a fortune, which is why the pops are worth more. So, this is where we get into TPD. So, obviously, Funko app pop price guide goes off American values, stuff like that. If you're trying to buy a Stonekeeper over here and you're trying to get it for £63, think again, son. You ain't getting it for that.
No.
108.
Unless you're me.
108 is a little bit closer, but even 108, yeah.
Get it from Australia.
Even 108 is probably not right at the minute. Cause
We've seen it go for like 120
110,
plus.
120.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If it's a
And it's the
minty
same with this
fresh.
one. So, like we say, Collect Corps over in America, they can literally sign up for that and people get it. It's still rarer, and this one's still rare because it's such a cool pop. Those that
And a
have
lot
it,
of people want it
Yeah.
and keep it.
Exactly, but over here you're paying more because we
I
couldn't.
mean,
get
I
the
paid
Collect
£60
Corps,
for this one, which
Yeah.
is bang on the
which
money.
is pretty much bang on, and we've both got one of these.
Yeah.
And we've both got
No shame.
Stonekeeper.
No shame at all.
We have dolls
We love
of many
these pops.
Such a cool pop, but yeah. So that's where the PPG Funko app is. You can't really go off that. It's the wrong things. It goes off American listings, which it's wrong. TPD, like we just said earlier, goes off of eBay sold listings in the UK, and only the UK. It doesn't take into account international ones.
No.
It only uses. This is what they say. So we messaged them yesterday before we did this video, just to say we want to make sure we get things right. We don't want to give people the wrong info. So we asked them, and they said go and check our FAQs. Okay, we did.
We checked their FAQs.
We checked their FAQs, and basically it says what we already thought we knew, which is that it goes off eBay sold. It gets an average of the sold listings in the UK. Takes into account shops and things like that, but mainly eBay sold listings. So for those of you that say, "Oh, you can't use eBay sold," oh, you must.
But
use
it does have its
TPD.
flaws.
It is already. That is what it is. It does have its flaws. So
Big flaws.
big.
So
So
we'll go for these ones next. I mean, mystery box win.
Yeah.
Happy days.
100% great pops, and on TPD, which is pretty accurate. It's what they're going for.
We're not going to look on the Funko app because we don't need to with these ones
No,
because we're not
there's no
talking about that anymore. We've
So,
passed that point.
Dexter, £59. But another thing with this as well, the photo that's on there, and this is the same many pops, we'll go into this in a minute with different pop, but these are pop culture, photo on there is for the Funko shop. If we were getting one, we'd probably, if we were buying it, rather have the Funko shop sticker.
Yeah.
But some people might want the pop culture
But for
sticker.
the mystery
But-
box win, we don't care.
No, exactly. But that will affect price as well. But we'll go into how stickers affect TPD in a minute. That's another thing that we'll go over. So that's 59. Johnny Bravo, I'm pretty sure.
51.
Is 51. Together, what did they sell for yesterday on eBay?
It went yesterday, it was a few days
The day
ago.
before.
It was £160 someone bought them both for with the pop culture sticker.
What?
So-
£160?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And Cayman, that must mean that the TPD prices will go up.
No.
No. What? No.
No.
Why?
They don't take into account
Bundles.
two pops together.
They don't take into account bundles. So them two together sold for 160, which half
Pe-
that, what does that
people-
make them?
£80. Well, people would rather buy them both together
Yeah.
because it's obviously easier.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the TPD have decided that they won't take that into
And we
account.
confirmed this with them as well, because we didn't actually find that in the FAQs. We messaged them and they said it isn't the FAQs, but bundles aren't taken into account. So yeah, so there you go. So even though these both together sold for 160, which makes them 80 quid each, that doesn't affect it, and they'll still trend at what they do.
And now you'll find there's a lot of listings on eBay around about of these two, probably mainly with the pop culture sticker. They're around 140 to 150 plus.
Yeah.
Some have flaws.
Yeah.
But
And that leads us into the next thing as well. So TPD, when it values its pops, because one thing we were always a bit thinking was like, well, how does it work if you get a damaged pop, if a damaged pop sells? Great example of this is Surfer Freddy. If you look for Surfer Freddy, on here, Surfer Freddy trends at...
I think it's 35, isn't
like
it?
33, I think.
34, it's gone up a pound.
So trends at 34. If you have a look at all the sold listings in the last couple of months, they're all damaged. Some of them are absolutely
I mean, ours has got very minor damage.
Very mini,
I'll take these off.
very minor. But yeah, so it's got that damage. And if you look at all the other sold listings, every single Surfer Freddy seems to be damaged. God knows why. But if you look at the ones on there that are mint that have sold, they're the ones that have sold for like 40, 45 quid. So this goes off an average sale. You've had a lot that are damaged at 20, 25. You've had a lot that are not as damaged but still damaged at 30 to 35. The mint ones are 40, 45 plus. So if you had a mint one and someone on here said, well, it only trends at 34, I'm not paying you any more than 34, that's not right. If it's mint,
Well,
you've
we've
got to ask
always...
for more.
That moves on to this. So, water pop.
Yeah, water pop.
We're not just showing it off,
But
we
yeah,
are.
so just to confirm that anyway, so damage pops, so what they do, just before we forget, so the way that it does work, they do take into account some damage in their
I imagine it'd be
average.
if
They say
they list it.
anything with more than minor damage isn't included in their pricing. So my problem with that is, when I list pops, I will always put like damage if it's really damaged, or if it's minor damage, I'll put it in the description. Some people, when you see it, will just say like, you know, Captain Rex pop, and in the description it will say, make sure to look at all photos. Buyer's own risk or whatever.
And it's probably
And
got
it might have
crease
a
on it.
massive spank on the back. You might have a massive crease there, and that goes on sale. It sells, and then that value goes in because they haven't said anywhere that it's damaged. So. These are the things you've got to take into account with TPD. It's very good and it's very, probably the most accurate, and for us it is, and for everybody. If you're going to use any app to value your pops here in the UK, use TPD, and that's why I'm going to show you how to get it on your Apple Mac as well.
But one big problem, stickerinos.
Stickers. So Captain Rex, go on the Funko app. How much did you trend out on the Funko app?
He trends at a whopping... This is with the con sticker because the Funko app for this pop has both trending values.
This is what we're talking about here. So on TPD,
it's loading.
It has one for every pop, regardless of sticker. Captain Rex trends at £200. On the photo, it has the official con sticker. But going into that £200,
you look at everyone
on
on
the
eBay.
average sales of shared and con stickers. And the con stickers are rarer, so there's not many sales as many sold. And the shared stickers, there's more sold, and they're not worth as much. How much is he worth?
We're
on
going
the
to
Funko
enjoy
app?
this because we've got one each and we didn't pay this.
We did much.
In America, it trends at a whopping £341 with this sticker.
It still baffles us. We bought this before the
Mason-
final season of Claim Wars. I bought
Mason
mine
paid
for
it
£95.
Mint condition. I paid 120, which at the time was probably a bit over,
Yeah.
but I didn't care.
But we wanted them
One
mint.
pop.
We wanted them mint, and this is what we say.
And we saw the sticker and thought,
For us,
lovely.
when you working out how much you want to pay for a pop, a pop is only worth as much as someone's willing to pay. Cayman paid over the value of this when he first bought his. Reason being, it was in a stack, it was absolutely mint, and it had the official con sticker.
Oh yeah.
So he didn't mind paying that little bit extra because he knew he was getting the cream of the crop pop.
Oh.
The cream of the crop
This was a
pop.
big grail for us, even though at the time it wasn't even worth
So
that much.
if someone came to us and said, I really want to buy your Captain Rex,
Well, it's just Facebook in search
and
of...
they said,
grinds of gears.
and they said to us, well, on TPD it trends at 200, so I'll give you 200. We'd be like, you can jog on.
For one, it's mint. There's no flaws with this pop.
And it's the official
Two,
sticker.
it's in a stack.
Yeah.
Three, it's official sticker. You're not going to find them.
No.
For one,
That
we're
pop-
not going to sell these.
If we were valuing that pop right now, it's close to 300 quid. Probably excess of 300.
Sorry, I'm going to be wanting. I'm going to be wanting 400.
The way
Give
that's
me the
going
money.
on- This is another thing with TPD as well. One thing that they do say, any price that's ridiculously out, so if it's skewed from the rest of the data, they don't take that into account.
Yeah.
Obviously, if there's more that sell at that price, then that
So
would be the average.
a good
Which
example
is
of
fair.
that is Grievous though.
Yeah.
Because I paid £60 for mine.
General grievance.
You paid £85, which was not even that
At the
long
time.
ago. That was at the start of lockdown,
Yeah.
and that was like
You can
bang
see
on
the video
money.
of us unboxing that, actually. That was like our fourth
Yeah,
video.
so that was bang on the money
Yeah.
at the time. But then, obviously, on eBay, it started creeping up. One sold for £200. Now, that wouldn't have gone on here, that first sale.
No.
But then afterwards, I mean, I was tempted to even list mine because mine's got damage.
It's not, it's a small
But
pop.
it's like,
not.
I'm not going to now because it's amazing.
It's a great pop.
It's selling at 180. It must trend at 180. I bet.
I'm going to try and spell Grievous. Oh, I don't know if I can. Oh, I can.
169. That's good. That's very good.
That is good. He's good.
He's good. Very good.
He's
Kenobi.
very good. Kenobi.
But,
Hello there.
Hello there.
yes. That's
So,
what
yeah.
I was saying.
So yeah, trends at 169. When that first went for like 200 quid, that wouldn't have been included in TPD.
But obviously
Now more
now-
have sold. That is the average.
And then when
which
the
is
price
fair.
goes up, the
Yeah.
market gets flooded,
Yeah.
the price will come back down.
Maybe. I don't
So-
know. But that's how it goes. eBay sold is pretty much like that's what it's going
Yeah.
for. And you've got to take into account when you look into eBay sold like damage on pops and what's going on. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes people will bid their own pops up and stuff like that. So, be careful with it. TPD, like we say, it's an average across eBay sold, so it's brilliant for that. And props to TPD. We're not trying to slam it or anything because it is, like we say, it's
They're
our
trying.
go-to.
They're very-
It's
they're
our
trying.
go-to. It's the best for using in the UK. It's very accurate. It just the sticker thing, the fact that it puts them both in one. These little things like that. These are things that we take into account and what we're just saying
I mean,
to you. So
you've got
you
an
should still
interesting pop down there.
you should
haven't
still go. I have. You should still go and have a look at eBay sold to get more of an
We-
idea of what sort of what sold for what sort of value. What did it look like, condition wise, things like that.
We would say TPD is very good for pricing, like, I don't know how you'd say, like £20 pops maybe.
Anything
Because-
sort of mid to like
We don't think high end.
mid-range grails.
High end pops, we
No.
probably wouldn't. Like
Especially
this
not
one, we
with-
wouldn't go off the TPD for this.
Especially
no
not
way.
with proper stickers and
No,
things like that.
no.
So remember, TPD is pretty much eBay sold listings. That's what it is. It's an average across them. But we use it for us, and then we use eBay sold to get more of an idea based on condition. So this is where we go on to this one.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. So this guy,
This is a funny one.
it's a great one. So what does this trend at in the US?
In the US, on the Funko app, £87.
87.
You got it
And
for a fiver.
On I did. Great story. If I've not already told you, I think I must have a while back. I don't know. A lovely lady, was selling her ex-boyfriend's pots, and she sold me 10 of his NFL pots for £5 each. And this one was there, and this one at the time I had the Funko app, and it was at like 60 quid, and I was like, I want that. And he previously,
And you love NFL.
I do love NFL, and he just won the Super Bowl as well.
You fell asleep during it.
I was naked.
He missed the best bit when it
That's-
the comeback.
That's why I quit my job. But yeah, because my job was making me tired. But yeah, so over here, trends at 40. And one literally sold the other week for like 45 quid. But in America, it's best part of 100. If you look at any of the eBay solds for America, it's like 100 quid. Plus, at the minute, things to take into account with this one, it's off-season for NFL, and over here there's not as many NFL fans. But that's another example of like the differences between the Funko app and TPD. But that TPD price there is pretty much bang on. Because if you look at stuff in the UK, that is what it's sold for in the UK. And that's why TPD is good, because if I was to go and sell this and ask for £70 over here,
You're not getting
I'm
that.
not going to get that. I'm never going to get that.
Unless you put international.
Unless I put international and offer it out on GSP for eBay for lots of Americans to maybe buy. Not that I'm selling it, he's staying right in the collection because I love it. But over here it's 40 quid. So these are things to take into account. TPD, like we say, it's a guy on his own. He does great work. We really appreciate what he does, as does most of the pop community. But what we would say, one thing that really
Don't
does annoy
religiously
us,
use it.
don't follow it like it's gospel, because it's not. It's a great guidance is what it is. And that's what these should be used as. You know, this one, for example, it's got a very slight crease there. So in America, if I tried to sell that for like 90 quid,
You probably won't.
I probably won't get it, because someone will want that cream of the crop. They want that absolutely minty fresh. It's got a little bit of a one on there as well. I'll probably be looking at more like 60, 70 quid. I wouldn't want to sell it for 40, but I don't want to sell it anyway. But these are the things you've got to take into account. Look at eBay sold listings, take all
So
that into
what
account.
we're really hoping that comes out of this video is that there's a lot of people that use the Funko app, and you'll see it in Facebook groups. Now, if you've got Apple, we really hope you can use the
Yeah,
TPD
if you've got a
after
Mac, then
this.
use that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can do it through there. I've not found a way. There's no way of getting it on iPhone or iPads because of the software they use. You can't, even if you jailbreak. If you jailbroke, you probably could. But the way we're going to do it on the Mac is you need an emulator, which you can get on a Mac because it's like a PC. Well, it's not PC, but it's a different kind on software. iPhones and iPads, you can't get emulators for.
You've still got to wait for the app.
Yeah, which is on its way. We spoke to him,
process.
it's on its way, but like we say, he's one guy on his own, doing great work, but that's on its way. Like we say, if you've got no access to TPD, just go off eBay sold. Use Funko app as a guidance, a slight guidance, but you can't.
And just even track what pops you've got.
Yeah, but
I've
you
got
can't.
mine in there.
You
but
can't.
We don't
you can't
really use it anymore.
You can't use it as a guide over here in the UK. It's not accurate at all. Some pops it is, but you can't risk it. I mean, like for example, another one, the A team on there, they trend at like £7 a pop. If you try and get them over here, you're looking at 15, 20 quid. So it's not right. It's not right in that sense. On TPD, they're a lot closer and they're a lot more accurate, but still use eBay sold to gauge condition of pops and if they are going up, because some pops on here, if you have a look at Travis Kelce now, he was updated 19 days ago, his value was. So that means in that last 19 days, I'm not sure how often they update it, but if he starts going up more and more and more, that £40 probably.
I mean, there was one we were looking at. I can't remember what it was, but it said it last updated about a month and a half ago. It's usually the high-end grails. When there's
none
example,
sold.
I think it might be
When
my
there's none
Hot
sold.
Topic Glow Cap. There's not been any sold in like 2 months.
No.
So,
but there you go. But anyway, we're waffling on again. So I think that's pretty much everything we were going to show you based on this. So like we say, TPD, absolutely brilliant. Things to take into account. Stickers. It has shared and con in one. That rhymed. It's shared and con in one. You can't go off that. If you've got a proper con sticker, expect to be getting a little bit more if it's in good condition as well. If it's in excellent condition, expect to get a lot more. If you've got a shared sticker, maybe expect to get a little bit less because it is an average across. It depends on how much they are. Like we always say though, and the thing it always boils down to is a pop. Everything's subjective. Damage is subjective. Price is subjective. It's only worth as much as someone's willing to pay. One thing we absolutely hate, and it really
it's
grinds
price
our gears,
bashing.
Price bashing. We see it a lot on Facebook, and it's just awful. Like one thing we try and do for the community, and while we're doing these videos, is we want to make it easy for you guys. We want to bring a bit more fun to the community. The reason we collect pops and the reason we do this is because we enjoy it, and the community's great. Don't price bash. It's wrong. If you see something you think, well, that's wrong, just move past it. Don't look at it. It's not hard. There's so
you
much
might
going on.
think it. Oh,
Yeah, you might think,
oh, that's
we
such a
do.
stupid
We'll
price.
look at stuff and think, well, he ain't getting that. But you don't go and message him and tell him that. Like, there's no need.
And then the next day we'll see that someone's bought it.
And you
fair
think, well,
enough, well done.
Jesus. And that's the point, isn't it?
It's how much someone wants to pay.
If I bought this for £80 because I was going off of that price and I really, really wanted it was mint, if I came to sell it, I'll probably want £80 back. And someone somewhere who's a massive Travis Kelce fan and Kansas City Chiefs will probably think, I'm going to pay that because it's cool. And that is it. That's how it goes. A pop is only worth as much as someone is willing to pay. And as a seller, it's what it's worth to you. Pops are worth different things to different people. People have their own personal grails. If you wanted to buy one of them off us now, you've got to be offering me £1,000 because I ain't letting that go. But that's honest.
Yeah.
I ain't getting that go because that is a grail.
We grew up watching the Clone Wars, and for us, this is massive.
Captain Rex is
the best character in our opinion.
Oh, we love him. He's so good. So and this is it. So when you price bash and take into account that these are people's possessions, they're things that people like spent a lot of money on, maybe. So just think about that. And there's people out there that would be looking at those pops really, really wanting them. It might be someone's personal grail. So that's that.
And
So
there are flippers.
Yeah,
it's a thing.
If it's a flipper, just tell them. No. Look, I mean, it's those. We know that bots are out there. We know that with VMP. We know that double bots toys use bots.
7 Krakens and a mystery box.
We assume that, like we say, 7 Krakens and a mystery box. Why did nobody question that? And you went out and bought their mystery boxes. That's all I'm saying.
So we can't wait for the
I'm
Dexter
saying.
mystery box.
Yeah, all those Dexters. That's where they all bloody went, honestly. But anyway, let's move away from that. But this is the
I think
whole
we should
thing.
just go upstairs now.
Should we go upstairs because we're waffling on? But yeah, so just to conclude with that anyway, TPD, eBay sold, they're the way to go. So what I'm going to do now, we'll nip upstairs and I'll screen record how to get TPD on your Mac. Should we go?
Let's go.
Let's go. Right then, so I've got Cayman's Mac here, so we're going to get it on Cayman. So what you need to do is download an emulator called BlueStacks. So open up Safari and Google BlueStacks emulator or BlueStacks, whatever the link is. I'll put a link in the description below as well so that you can find it. But the website looks like this. That's the logo there in the top left. So when you're on there, click download BlueStacks. Now, I've got this on my Mac. I've been using it a while. Click allow there. Just let that... whatever that said. Just click that, let that happen, and then it will start downloading. I'll skip through the download as well. But yeah, I've been using this for a long while. I used to use this at uni to watch Family Guy. But yeah, so that opens up in there. It's going to verify. You'll get a lot of this. I do skip through a lot of the verifying because it goes on for a while. And then you'll get this pop up, which is the installer. So what you'll need to do is double click the icon like so. And then that should start. There we go. It'll verify again. So that verifies. I've skipped that as well, otherwise we'll be here forever. And then there you need to click allow for that one. It's just all the system preferences and things like that, but that'll allow it to be installed. Up it comes, and then just click install now. It'll ask you to put your passwords in for your Mac, which I've skipped through. And then this crops up. Now I'm glad I did it on Cayman's. My Mac's a little bit older and I didn't get this. So what you'll need to do is click on there to show preferences. Go to that one. You'll need to unlock it, which you'll need to put your password in again. It's not too clear, but just click the lock in the bottom left to do that. And then click allow, and then that'll allow it to use your, I think it's allow it to control your system. And then once you're in, this is the emulator, so you'll need to, if you haven't got a Google account, make one or log in with your Google account, which I've skipped through as logging in, and then there you go. So you've got like an Android dashboard. So then you'll go on the Play Store. This is basically like the App Store if you've not used anything Android. This is the Android App Store effectively. When you're in there, search for TPD or the pop directory. There it is, first one. Click on it and just download it as if you would an app. So it asks us here, because we've not set this up on Cayman's, your preference for payment, just click skip. You don't need to put a preference in because you're not paying for it, it's free. And then there you go. So you can just click open, but if you click my apps, that shows the screen there. It's like your home screen. Click on the app, there it is. And that will boot the app up. So there you go. You've got it. All you need to do is create an account. We've already got one, so I'll skip us logging into it. There we go. And then there we go. The app is ready, and TPD is on your Mac, and it's dead easy to use. All you have to do is boot up BlueStacks every now and then. So absolutely excelente. Well, there we have it, folks. Yeah, not too bad.
Hopefully you can now use the TPD if you're on Apple.
Yeah, hopefully if you've got a Mac you can use TPD, and I wasn't like stupidly unclear with how we would do that. But yeah, hopefully all of this video really has been of use to you. Like we say, TPD, great over here in the UK, easily the best thing to use if you're going to use an app, but still track your eBay solds. That's what it is anyway. But yeah, if this has been of use to you, give us a thumbs up, we really appreciate it. We're sorry for waffling on, but we do.
We do love a waffle.
We love a waffle, and we're loving these videos. We're trying to get as much information over to you as possible. So if you've enjoyed this, if you're enjoying this range of videos, if you enjoy usual videos, if you haven't watched them, go and watch them. To do that, you need to subscribe. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because you won't want to miss anything, and we've got so much on its way, haven't we?
I mean, next week's video is going to be the pop protector test. We have just had our sample from Funko Junko.
So what we're going to be doing with that, we've got a range of stuff here. We've got Gectus, we've got ATV, we've got Pop Stack.
And I don't even know what this is.
Not a Scooby what that is.
It's
but
pretty.
We've got Pop Shield armours, we've got loads. So we're going to do a full-on test of everything, and we're going to do a little review on Funko Junko's new protectors, because we're excited about that.
Oh yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled for that. That'll be coming next Saturday. Another big video coming up in this week. We're going to visit Pop Figures on Tuesday. Yes, Pop Figures.
Awesome.
I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. So we've got a few things that we're picking up from there that we've ordered, but they've invited us to go down there, see the warehouse, and just chat with them. So yeah, we thought that would be interesting, because they're a new company. We can't go wrong with them, but there has been a few things as well that people are unsure on. A lot of people are liking them, but going down there, we'll chat with them, we'll see what they're all about, and we'll show you the viewers. It'll be pretty much first pop hunt on the channel. So join us for that one. We're going on Tuesday. I'm hoping to get the video out for Wednesday, if not it'll be Friday, but it'll be up some point next week. We have also got PVT that's just come as well, hasn't it? So we're buzzing for that one. We're going to be recording that straight after this. So,
I will say the box.
It looks big enough to be a certain Steam mode. We're excited. But yeah,
maybe not. Are we tricking you?
Are we
You'll have
tricking
to
you?
find out.
You'll have to join us and find out, won't you? But yeah, thanks for joining us for this one. Like we say, if you're enjoying it, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Talk to us down below. Let us know. What do you want to see next? Next week, like we say, is going to be a protector video. Is there anything else that you want help with? If you ever need any help, if you need help valuing something, like we said earlier, like we said before, we're not experts.
You're not the guru.
But we know stuff. We like to think that we'll be able to help you. We've had a few people come to us since last week's video and the mystery box video. So if you need anything regarding value, mystery box, anything, talk to us. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. No, we're not on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Why did I say Twitter? We can be on Twitter. Do you want us on Twitter? We're not on Twitter. We can be, but no. Facebook and Instagram. Talk to us down below in the comments as well. We really appreciate hearing from you. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this one, isn't it? So yeah, until next time, viewers, thanks for popping by.
We'll see you in the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks for watching, viewers. If you enjoyed that, click here to subscribe.
If you want to watch some more brilliant videos, click there.
It's 11. It's heaven for Jamie Vardy. Oh my.